For over a decade, Wendy Williams ruled daytime television. Unfiltered, unapologetic, unstoppable. She was the queen of gossip, the woman who said what no one else dared to say. But now, Wendy says she's a prisoner.
But I am not cognitively impaired, you know what I'm saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying?
How did a $70 million empire collapse overnight? How did a woman who spent years calling out Hollywood's dirty secrets suddenly find herself cut off, silenced, and locked away? And more importantly, who is really behind it? Wendy Williams was America's daytime gossip queen. But behind the cameras, something darker was allegedly happening. Her words began to slur. Her hands trembled. Sometimes she seemed lost. Dehydration, exhaustion. That's what they told us. But what if Wendy wasn't just sick? What if she was being drugged? Every single day, Wendy had her tea. But here's something we don't know. Who boiled the water for her? The water was always brought to her, already hot. What if someone had been lacing it this whole time? Wendy's downfall didn't just happen. It seems like it was engineered. Listen to what Wendy's niece says here.
There's so much legal stuff that has happened that I just am not privy to, and that's just the reality. And I unfortunately wasn't involved the whole time in terms of how any of this got started. That I can't even give a full timeline in terms of what happened all along the way in terms of point A or point B. But what I do know is that once the guardianship system was put in place, we were pretty much left on the outside. And that's how it's been since 2023.
In a documentary, her niece went on to say that a court declared Wendy incapacitated without Wendy even being there. She was stripped of everything: her money, her home, her freedom. But who stood to gain? Kevin Hunter, Wendy's ex-husband, the man she spent years trying to escape, the man who controlled her money, her career, and, some say, even her body.
I'm in this place where the people are in their 90s and their 80s and their 70s.
Sources allege Kevin, the network, and Wells Fargo conspired to keep Wendy in a conservatorship so she could keep making them money. Something similar happened to Britney Spears and other celebrities. She also went through battles with mental health, but was she also drugged? This seems like a pattern. When a celebrity wants out, Hollywood makes them pay. Allegedly. Wendy's family is now fighting for her freedom. Every time Wendy leaves New York, she gets better. But whenever she goes back, she deteriorates. Why does Wendy Williams need a crowdfunding campaign to access her own wealth? There are so many unanswered questions. Wendy's show ended, but the network kept going. If Wendy Williams is trapped against her will we ever know the full truth? Wendy Williams didn't just lose control of her career. She didn't just lose access to her money, her home, or even her son. She lost control of her own life. The person who now decides where Wendy lives, who she can speak to, and what medications she takes. A woman named Sabrina Morrissey. Who is she? Why does no one seem to know much about her? A high-profile legal case, a media storm, a $70 million fortune at stake. And yet, Wendy Williams' guardian remains a ghost. How did this lawyer gain complete power over one of the most famous women on television? And more importantly, who is Sabrina Morrissey really working for? Let's be clear. I'm not accusing anyone of anything.
My life is like up.
Yeah.
It is.
Everything in this video is alleged, based on available reports and commentary. But let's ask the question that Wendy, her family, and those who love her have probably asked themselves. Is this really about protecting Wendy Williams? Or is there something much bigger at play?